In a world where an ocean of information lies just a click away, search engines are not mere conduits for knowledge. They shape our understanding and influence our beliefs, often without us realizing it. When you search for information, the results you see are curated by complex algorithms that dictate what is viewed as relevant or credible. This creates a reality where certain viewpoints gain prominence, while others fade away. A single search engine commanding a significant market share centralizes narratives that shape collective understanding. Historically, libraries and academic discourse offered access to knowledge, but now, a few companies control information flow. Are we truly accessing a comprehensive view of reality, or are we funneled toward specific viewpoints aligned with algorithm creators' interests? As search engines evolve, they become more pronounced as gatekeepers, influencing individual knowledge and societal beliefs. Prioritizing certain narratives leads to real-world consequences. Misinformation spreads while credible voices struggle for visibility. In politics, search results can sway public opinion, affecting elections. Health information often filtered through these algorithms can lead to life-altering decisions based on visibility rather than accuracy. Many users trust search results to reflect an unbiased reality, but algorithms inherently possess biases, reflecting the values of their creators. This can perpetuate stereotypes and limit diverse thought, essential for a healthy society. The question remains, how can we democratize information access? Innovations in search technology must empower diverse voices and provide an inclusive knowledge landscape. The algorithms governing our digital interactions need to evolve to prioritize fairness and transparency. Search engines now act as the first stop for over 90% of online users seeking information. A Pew Research Center study found that about 53% of U.S. adults find what they seek on the first search results page. This reliance raises concerns over bias and misinformation. For instance, when searching for climate change topics, results can sway public perception, often favoring interests of those who pay for visibility rather than scientific consensus. In response, alternatives like DuckDuckGo emphasize privacy, presenting results without user tracking. Though smaller, its model reflects a growing interest in privacy-focused experiences, yet it still faces challenges in diversity of results. The technical intricacies of search algorithms include content quality and user engagement metrics. Google's BERT algorithm uses natural language processing to understand context, enhancing search result quality. However, biases can inadvertently reinforce societal narratives, limiting diverse viewpoints. The introduction of machine learning in search algorithms around 2015 marks a significant pivot. By 2023, search engines are expected to integrate machine learning for personalized results, risking echo chambers where users are exposed only to information aligning with their beliefs. The evolution of search technology can be traced back to its early days in the 1990s. Yahoo, one of the first search engines, relied heavily on human-generated directories. It wasn't until Google launched in 1998 with its PageRank algorithm that the landscape began to change drastically. PageRank evaluated the quality and quantity of links to a page, fundamentally changing how results were ranked and viewed. In 2006, Google introduced the universal search feature, integrating various types of content such as images, videos, and news into a single results page. This development showcased the potential of algorithms to not only find information, but also to curate it based on user needs. However, as search engines grew in capability, they also became more entangled in societal issues. The Cambridge Analytica scandal in 2016 highlighted how data-driven marketing and search results could manipulate voter behavior, raising ethical questions about the responsibilities search engines hold. The scene within the tech industry is a constant flux, with engineers and data scientists working tirelessly behind the scenes. They grapple with the implications of their creations, often pondering their societal impact. We're living in a time where our tools shape our reality in ways we never anticipated, remarked a lead algorithm engineer at a major search engine. As we optimize for engagement, we must consider the narratives we elevate and the ones we silence. This internal conflict reflects a broader concern about cause and effect. The algorithms that prioritize certain content can create a feedback loop, where the visibility of information not only influences individual perspectives, but also reinforces existing societal structures. For example, When misinformation about vaccine safety is ranked higher in search results due to engagement metrics, it leads to real-world consequences, such as vaccine hesitancy that can jeopardize public health. Moreover, the integration of machine learning prompts an urgent need for oversight. In 2020, researchers found that Google's algorithms were biased towards certain demographics when it came to advertisement visibility, leading to a discussion about the ethical implications of AI in search technologies. This research revealed that users searching for terms related to housing were often presented with ads that discriminated against certain racial groups. Such findings underscore the necessity for transparency and accountability in algorithm design. The pivotal moment for machine learning and search algorithms came with Google's introduction of RankBrain in 2015. This algorithm marked a radical shift, utilizing artificial intelligence to improve the understanding of search queries. Suddenly, the search engines could learn from user interactions, adapting to emerging trends and patterns in real time. For instance, when a user queried "Best Movies of 2021," RankBrain could analyze the most relevant films by gauging user engagement and feedback, showcasing how dynamic and responsive search could become. However, with such power came the challenge of maintaining an unbiased environment. Algorithms began to reflect the predominant cultural narratives, leading to a homogenization of perspectives. As the digital landscape grew more complex, search engines faced increasing scrutiny. In 2021, a landmark case in Europe led to the imposition of stricter regulations on search algorithms. European lawmakers mandated transparency in how search results were generated, emphasizing the need for accountability. This legislative move aimed to combat the unchecked influence of algorithms on public opinion. The regulatory framework underscored the critical importance of ethical considerations in algorithmic design, shaping the landscape for future innovations. Looking ahead, improved search technology could lead to nuanced user intent understanding, surfacing a broader spectrum of information. Projects advocating for fairness in AI must be scrutinized, as biased algorithms have far-reaching consequences. Additionally, decentralized information networks could enable more democratic content control, fostering a richer knowledge ecosystem, though challenges remain in scalability and user adoption. The future of search engines hinges on balancing innovation with ethical responsibility. The scrutiny of search engines as knowledge gatekeepers will intensify. Their responsibility to mitigate biases in their algorithms is paramount. Instances have shown how search results can favor certain narratives, sidelining critical voices and highlighting the limitations of current technologies. However, monopolistic tendencies of major search engines threaten diversity of thought, increasing the risk of echo chambers and polarization. Ethical responsibilities include fostering an environment where diverse perspectives are celebrated. Furthermore, data privacy issues arise from extensive data collection used by algorithms, necessitating careful ethical considerations. As search engines evolve, robust measures to protect user data will be crucial. The trajectory of search technology calls for collaborative efforts among technologists, policymakers, and civil society. As we look into the future, a question looms. Will search engines evolve into transparent platforms empowering users to curate the information landscape, or will they deepen societal divides with existing biases? The path forward is fraught with challenges, but holds the promise of a more equitable digital future.